Well, it's that time of year. So it's tomato time. So this one is about tomatoes. So we're going to do clean up of the greenhouse. I'm going to empty everything out, and then we're going to put the grow bags in, and we're going to we'll rearrange the greenhouse, and then we'll put the grow bags in, sort the tomatoes out, and then try and fit some stuff back in, like my chili peppers and stuff like that. So that's what we're doing today. So let's crack on with that. Tomato season is here. Right, let's get them in. So I'll cut a little diamond like that, and I have explained before, I put 4 plants in these because these are the deeper grow bags. So if you haven't got a garden like me, then there's nothing to stop you. You can grow all sorts in these. You don't have to just grow tomatoes. And I took the sides in like that. Soften up the compost. That smells manure. Yep, that's definitely pungent. And then I'll just pick 4 random plants to go in here. Oh, what are these? As soon as you fell off, you can go in first. Now, everybody has their own way of doing tomatoes. So my way may be completely different to yours. But you know, if your plants grow in tomatoes and you're getting decent harvests off them, then I don't think it really matters how you grow them, really. I take the bottom leaves off, and then I just leave them to settle in before I start taking any more off. People go mad about the suckers and all the rest of it. Do you know what? I'm not that really bothered about. Get like little shoots that come out the side, and I'm not really that fussed about them. If they get too bushy, then I start to trim them back a bit, because the key thing with tomatoes for me is that they've got to have good airflow. If you don't get good airflow, then they start getting rotten leaves and things like that, and it's not good because your tomatoes go rotten. So just make sure that they've got plenty of airflow and they look happy. Just keep an eye on them, really. That's it. Don't go mad. They're quite happy. These are such an easy plant to grow because they're quite happy to go without being watered for a few days, and they'll even dry out. But as soon as they start looking a bit sad like that, then they need a drink. And they need a feed occasionally. So I feed them maybe once a week, sometimes once every 10 days. I've never had problems with tomatoes, with tomato plants. So if you're a first time learner, then go get a grow bag. I'm assuming they do these worldwide. If they don't do them worldwide, then just get yourself a bag of compost or a pot, or fill a carrier bag with some compost and put them in that, or coffee bean sacks, or anything really. Just make sure they've got drainage underneath if you're putting them outside, so that if it rains, they've got the water can escape. These have got drainage. See all these little holes? There's lots of drainage in these. So if you get like a bag of compost, then just poke a load of holes in with a knife and make sure that they can drain properly. It's so easy, and tomatoes are so expensive now. So get on with it. That's what I say. This one I'm putting in here, I'm going to put a tag on it because it's the only one that germinated. This one's pork chop, and I got this off Jessie. I don't know if you watch her channel, but I love watching her and her mum, and she said that pork chop was absolutely delicious. So I bought a pack of seeds and only one germinated. And it's the strangest looking thing. Anyway, I've only got one, so I'll pop a thingy in that to make sure that I know which one it is. Thing is that I've grown most of these before, so I know what they taste like. I have got a few new kids on the block. I'm going to use bamboo canes. These are just like the little thin ones, big heavy things. I think it's best to put these in early, even if they're not ready to be tied up just yet. And then you're not disturbing the root then. Right, I'm going to just cut some string off. I use the natural string. Everything I use, well, almost everything that I use on my plot or my gardening is natural. I tie it loosely because the stems get very thick on these, so I tie them in a little bow and then I can take them off as they get bigger. Now some of these tomatoes will be in partial shade, they won't all be in full sun. The ones on this side down here, they'll all be in full sun, all them. But these here in the corner, they won't get full sun, but they'll still produce, you'll still get tomatoes from this side here. No, then. Yeah, these you'll still get tomatoes. They like heat tomatoes. They're not really that fussy. They'll still grow. They'll still produce tomatoes. Like I say, they're one of the easiest plants to grow. You don't need to be an expert to grow these. And if it's the only thing that you grow, you'll save a fortune. Right, so I've run out of canes, but if you can see, I've done most of them anyway. So now I've got to clean this side out. I'll take that out, then I'm going to put this shelving unit here back in with some plants on. Corn is going to the allotment tomorrow. Some of those are, not all of them though. So yeah, I've got to try and fit this back in somehow. Don't think I'm going to get it all into you. Right, so it's all been put back together again now. Every day I'm shuffling. So that's how it will remain for the rest of the summer. Now that's all done. And there we go. Little froggy. So many of them. Right, so that's today's episode. Just thought I'd do it on tomatoes and how I set my tomatoes up, because I have no dig in my garden at all. It's all flagged and concrete. So just so you can see that you can do it on quite a mammoth scale. It does take quite a lot of looking after, but tomatoes are very forgiving, and they will bounce back. I'll get some bigger canes. I've got some at the allotment, so I'll bring them home tomorrow. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you like these sort of programs, this sort of content, it's not for everybody, I know. So please don't be mean in my comments. I am very new. So thanks for watching if you've got this far, and see you next time.